Hello and welcome to Wild Logic. I'm Glow. This is a collective message. And the bottom of the deck is Nine of Swords. So maybe we're feeling a little anxious. But the message that is coming through is take your time. Everything is working out in your favor. And, that's going to help us release this energy. So this is just a little bit of an entry point into the message today. So about this channel, about what we're doing here, this is a healing tarot reading. So we're going to bring this back in and see what's up. This is a healing tarot reading. It is designed to help us heal and release energy. That's the way we do it here. So there's so many different ways to use tarot. Oh, this is interesting. Four of Pentacles and the Emperor. I've always noticed a little bit of a relationship here. Okay, sorry. Two streams happening at the same time. Sometimes the energy moves fast. So what I'm going to do here is to provide a healing energy for the collective, a wheel of healing that you can follow. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. It's a new channel, so I'm going to be highly interactive. If you want to say hi, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Hit that like button, subscribe. It's really meaningful. This is meant to be of service, to share this healing space, to share this healing energy, to also start to gather this group of rebels on the YouTube platform, people that are wild logicians. I have to figure out how to say that want to use this combination of head and heart, where there isn't a conflict, right? Where we the heart is actually wisdom, where there is this understanding that the ways of nature, the wildness, actually has an extreme logic to it. So welcome. And just it's a note, so I've done a lot of energy medicine, healing, tarot over the years, and this channel is a way that I'm combining that in all of my creative work as well. A specialist in digital media, and I teach media studies, so you buckle up. So, and speaking of buckling up, we have the Four of Pentacles, and this is why we have all that anxiety. Anyone relate to that you are clinging, holding on? So there's this hanging on energy, and it's, you know what? There is no bad energy in the tarot. It's all part of this life. And sometimes we'll see something like the Four of Pentacles and be like, oh, that's not the best energy. However, it's part of what's leading and connecting to this overall Emperor energy that is the overlay. So there's nothing wrong with being in a Four of Pentacles state of mind. It means that the reason we're having anxiety is we have to hold on because things are shifting, and the Emperor is here as well. So that masterful Four energy is the overlay helping us in this time. And here we have a messenger of new emotions, the Knight of Cups, stepping on in to give us a little bit of emotional clarity is what I'm getting. That, things are going to be just fine. And, here we see just the Two of Pentacles coming out. Things are going to come into balance, all right? So this is in the physical world, is there is a message of this emotional clarity that things are going to be fine. And that's starting to come in for us. It's going to help us release some of that grip on the Four of Pentacles. So it's just, a light gripping. And here we have the Two of Swords. Nice. A decision needs to be made. And that's in the mental and emotional. We need to decide how we're going to handle ourselves. What are we going to do with this new message and understanding? And this is not surprising. And we have the Fool coming in, right? So, and this is in the element area of story. This is in the area of story, the direction of story. So there is a story of new beginnings, a new trust, a new faith. And faith, you gotta have faith, right? And this pentacle, so now we just have an ace. With this new insight, we're gonna Plant a new seed. And the Knight of Pentacles was showing up a minute ago. The Emperor still being the overlay. Let's get the card or cards that represent, oh my goodness. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doot. All right. So we have the sun in the energetic area. So this is the energy coming in. Happiness, clarity. And this message, it really reinforces it. There's a lot of strong energy here. And we're just clinging, holding on for dear life because we are becoming this emperor. But it's a new type, a new dawn, a new way. A new way of being and seeing. And that's how we make space for everyone here. Maybe we should just spread these folks out. Let's try new things, right? Making new ways. So the Emperor is the overlay, but he doesn't have to take up all this space here. There we go. Knight of Cups. And everyone gets a little spot in the sun. Whew, yeah. And look at that sun smiling down on that fool. Kind of like a little curious, a little earnest. Yeah, things are going to be just fine, my friends. Things are going to be just fine. All right, let's get another layer. I had a weird reflex. I almost thought that I hadn't been recording. And okay, great. So here we have accept and receive. And this is coming with these twos. So what I'm getting is accept this message and it's going to help make this decision. By making choices and accepting the situation, we will receive what we want. And here we have the Hangman energy. Find your sacred flow. And so sometimes there's a pause that happens before a new beginning, right? A pause to make a decision. Which path are we going to choose? Choose you. Oh my goodness. I have a book that has that title, I Choose You. It's a favorite. Oh, here we have the Devil. The distraction of shiny things and celebrate your wins just popped out. And this is about learning how to follow your own rhythm, right? So in this new energy, there might be things that try to pull us into their vortex, their space. But the message is, don't be distracted. Stay with your own rhythm. Celebrate your wins. Feel that sun and clear energy. This is because, so back to that original message, right? Take your time. Everything is working out in your favor. Find your sacred flow. Let that pause happen. Take your time to make these decisions. Don't let anyone rush you. No. Sometimes people, they create these flows. They try and control the flow by how they move, creating ripples so it's not a mutual space, right? And that's, that's fine. That is all part of it. But if other people get to take their time, you also get to take yours. My friends, don't be rushed by other people's, the way other people move. Just because they've created a delay doesn't mean you have to rush when they show up. And I'm speaking from experience. That message is for me. I have an ability to move quickly because I read a lot of energy and I know situations, but just because I understand a situation doesn't mean that I need to move quickly through it. Sometimes the pause is not just to make the decision, but it's also to get everything else to come in alignment around it, right? For that new beginning. if you rush the new beginning, things might not be lined up for it, and you might start to get pulled into something else. And the message is, don't do that. Stay in that truth and clarity and happiness of yourself. We are humans. We are designed to interact and coordinate with others. But we've all kind of learned how to yank each other around. That's what I'm seeing, these hands kind of like anchoring each other, like tethering one another, overcoming slights in a choice, right? The choice is back. But so people might play these games, but it's not because they're bad or evil. It's because we've all been tethered in these ways, and we're all trying to work our way out of it. And it's so much easier to try and, work other people than untie ourselves from those anchors, right? So what we need to do is take the time, overcome those slights, and make a choice to untether everyone. Freedom, my friends. We don't need to take vengeance on people that we're acting out of desperation and imbalance. That's not going to help, right? Untether ourselves. If others want to be a part of that, cool. And that will bring in the shepherd. Find your sacred flow. Family. And this is, humans again, right? Speaking of humans and family, a lot of families have a lot of people that might not be aligned with finding your sacred flow, right? So what this card is speaking to is the bigger family, the family of the universe, the intergalactic family, the family of life on this planet, the celebration of life, the family of just evolution, right? You can think of your ancestors being these gorgeous creatures that we evolved from as well, right? Thank you, bacteria, for eventually evolving into who we are today. Okay. Self-protection, dual natures. We got the twins. And so this is exactly it, right? So when people mirror to us, we need to learn how to see ourselves, understand dual natures. We need to learn to understand what is eternal, what is solid in this vibrational universe, what is enduring. What endures is what cures, right? So that unconditional love, what endures cures. Don't let the shiny things pull you out of the more beautiful yin-yang dance of self. And we will see ourselves in others, and that is our opportunity to heal and grow so that we can flow. Yeah, I'm Glow. And, it's hard not to rhyme sometimes. That's part of the channel, part of the magic. It's a little bit of rhyming, or a lot of bit of rhyming. The adventurer, responsibility and expectations, right? So when you have taken responsibility and fulfilled a level, when you've up-leveled, when you've gotten this new message of emotional evolution, man, celebrate those wins. You have met your own expectations. Set expectations for yourself in truth and clarity in this type of, so taking the 4 to, instead of a clinginess, but just this stability, the stability that's built in the universe, the endurance of the universe, the endurance of things like the principle of yin yang, the idea of duality. Duality is awesome. It's what has created us. And here I'm seeing the wolf, the tribe. Okay. So, yeah, a tribe of twins. Twinning is winning, right? So, this idea of twin flames, of sacred mirrors, get into it. Enjoy it. See yourself in others. And when you are pricked and triggered, this is ultimately a good thing. Although I understand it does not always feel that way. Trust me. It goes deep and dark. But the more we start to understand how we are creating the illusion of separation and judgment in ourselves, and no longer let the actions of others ruffle our feathers, the sooner, and it's actually, sorry, that's not the way I want to say it, because there's no rush, my friends. Find your sacred flow, right? So it's not about sooner or later, it's about now. So give yourself as much grace as you can, and then you're going to find you give yourself some grace, and you give yourself some more grace, you give yourself some more grace, you give yourself some more grace, and maybe you feel like you're going crazy. But that's kind of awesome, because to be crazy in a messed up world is probably the closest thing to happiness you will find. So, the fool. We think the fool is crazy for walking off the cliff, but when we see the fool cross the cliff and realize that it's been possible the whole time, then suddenly we're like, well, we knew, right? Like, oh, that's, no. It takes that inner knowing to see through it all. And as I said that, the cobra popped out, the inner teacher. Okay, so we're going to get a few cards from the Animal Spirit Guidebook, and let's see what comes out. Oh, instantly, I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's on, my friends. It's on. We got the golden egg, right? And as we make these decisions, our heart is just going to boom, pop open, boom, just open up. And with that heart opening, our intuition's going to open. Dang. I have not seen that level of these. Okay. Oh, I love it. Wow. And the black egg, the throat chakra, speaking our truth, right? And this is right over this messenger, Knight of Cups. Okay. So, and these cards are supporting this journey here. Let's see if anyone else wants to come and play. I mean, this is some, like, upper chakra. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Cool. The snake. And so the snake is what lays the egg. This is the healer coming into being, and this wants to hang out over the fool. It's like this new beginning by shedding your skin, right? Trusting the growth that's coming in, and it will bring a new messenger. Okay, this is potent, my friends. This is potent. Okay. Oh, there's the snake. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential, right? It's all here. You just got to make those choices. You got to let go. You got to stop anchoring yourself and others, or yourself to others. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that the Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste, not waste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. Oh, yeah. Make haste, don't waste. Right, so get into this now. Find that sacred flow. And there is never time to waste. And there was never time wasted. Right? That mindset even, it's just, this is a nudge, right? It's a creative nudge. It's the paradox of it all. Because you can't actually waste time on this one level, but don't waste it. So when in balance, prosperous, creative, charismatic. When out of balance, starts and stops many things. And this is definitely also a message for me. Kundalini Yoga and meditation are what brings this into balance. I have let my Kundalini Yoga routine slip, and there's so many cool ways to do it. There are some YouTube videos that are just basic. It really, and I started doing it because I had some back pain, and I remembered some physical therapy I did, but I thought about the relationship to Kundalini Yoga. Anyways, I found this morning routine. If I can find it, I'll post it in the comments. Or request it if I don't get to it right away, because I'm kind of still new to getting all this woven together. So if you want that Kundalini Yoga video link, just ask me in the comments and I will dig that up for you, okay? If it's not there in the notes, I will get that for you. Golden egg. Let's go to the golden egg. So yeah, Kundalini Yoga. Get deep, my friends. Anyone out there a fan? Anyone out there try it before? It's awesome. Okay. Golden egg. Message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned, until we retreat from the noise of the modern daily life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga nidra or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. The golden egg and the fourth chakra. The subtle essence of the golden egg is nestled deep within the heart at the fourth chakra. This chakra is home of the self or soul. By bringing mind to this center, we discover a portal to the most intimate and luminous space. It is said our inner guide sits there in deep meditation, waiting for us, as the unstruck sound. All right, black egg. Speaking from authentic voice, the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. I mean, really, what is more precious, right? The truth. Inside, and I just heard you can't handle the truth, but the truth is I can't handle the not truth. All I want is the truth. All I really, really want is the truth. Even though sometimes I'm afraid of it, but I can't handle lies. The truth. Inside it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies, not even white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sound draws us in, books draw us in, the concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know about to be true about myself? What is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure space. We say things others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits and for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment, in every situation. It is the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. And this resides at the base of the throat, the fifth chakra. And this is the hub that governs speech and expression. And this translates as especially pure. It's important for everyone, especially for writers, editors, musicians, and teachers. And finally, we have the unicorn, reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago? The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship to divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from, and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power, and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day life, a deeper dimension to our experience. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you have begun your quest for the answers. The unicorn and the sixth chakra. It is no surprise that the subtle essence of the unicorn card resides at the third eye, the exact place from which the unicorn horn extends. This center is called the Anja chakra, or command center. The ancient yogis believed it to be responsible for our intellect, intuition, and deepest wisdom. Some say our two eyes see the past and the present, while this third eye peers into the future. And my friends, the unicorn is gazing upon this bright future of the sun card, and things are looking up. So again, I just want to say one more time, take your time. Everything is working out fine. Okay? Everything is working out in your favor. And this is because you are coming into alignment in this really profound way. Don't be mistaken. Don't be distracted. Don't be mistaken. You are on a journey of epic proportions into the unknown, into a way of seeing the world that you've never experienced before, but has been there the whole time. And you are ready. You are more than ready. You're ready and rearing to go. You know, you have this message within you, this Knight of Cups. Whew. So this is the message for today, my friends. And if you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, drop down a message, throw a little snake in the comments, or an egg, or a unicorn, or a sun, or whatever. You know, say hi. What journey are you on? What are you becoming? What is your grand transformation? What is your truth? Love to hear. And this channel is new, so I'll be able to say hi and interact with those folks putting that positive energy down there, okay? So until next time, be well and shine. All right, bye.